Into the middle 60s, 70s return tomorrow. There is the potential tomorrow morning for slightly cooler temperatures. So a little bit of some frost, not out of the question. And then we continue to warm up into the 70s as we get closer to the end of the week. Your jet stream, so this kind of highlights the big picture pattern. When you see more of those yellows and oranges, that's indicating some quieter, calmer conditions. And as you notice, all the way into the weekend and into the early part of next week, look what happens. We get this ridge that continues to build. So that means this warm air is just going to continue to increase. So highs into the early part of next week. I mean, it's going to feel a little bit on the hot side, to be honest. We really don't have any major chances for rain in the forecast within the next 7 days. High pressure to our north, high pressure is going to be sliding off to the southeast, going to help to draw in some of that warmer, drier air. Again, as the week moves forward, folks, we're going to have some concerns when it comes to potential fire hazards. So please be cautious.
Happy Tuesday. We're glad you're here. This weather has been really, I mean, it's cool in the morning, but it's been nice.
Yeah, I'll take cool in the morning. I'm okay taking a jacket outside and then shedding it later in the day. Totally fine.
The afternoon hours yesterday with no wind, the sunshine that we had in place, it really turned out to be like the perfect night. A big warming trend that is going to be on the way. When we look ahead to the jet stream, this kind of gives us a big picture point of view of what is taking shape across the country. And this right here, this is called a ridge. So it kind of looks like a mountain ridge. Makes sense to see it, but this ridge is going to be building as for us. Temperature is going to be going on up, folks. When it comes to rain chances, I've been looking at some of our long range models, and it may not even be until the middle part of next week that we see our next best chance for perhaps some rain. So I'm kind of like keeping my fingers crossed a little bit. We definitely do need some moisture. We have high pressure to our north. High pressure is going to be slight comes to rainfall. In fact, most of the rain here across the southeast is going to be like big old goose egg, which is not the best news when it comes to the drought monitor, considering we still have some pretty big drought-like conditions here across the southeast. By the end of this week, once this pops up heading into the weekend, yeah, I think we're all going to be kind of hoping for the potential for some more. A wonderful start to your Tuesday. As you head outside, we're going to continue to see temperatures back into the 60s today. 70s return tomorrow. 70s back into the forecast as we head into your Thursday. So really, folks, we just have we have the quietest forecast to look forward to. Again, not complaining, but from a meteorological standpoint, I'm like, give me something. We need something to talk about. But really what we're watching is this big old ridge that's going to continue to build across the southeast. So you can see this. It looks just like a mountain ridge where we get those oranges and reds and yellows. And this is highlighting the warming trend that is going to be in place. And typically when we have ridges, folks, it's going to bring us in some quieter weather and no major opportunities for rain. Honestly, long range models not showing much in the form of precipitation really up until maybe even next week. So we're really going to be hoping for some more rain as the forecast continues on. High pressure is going to slide off to our southeast. We won't have much in the form of cloud cover today. We'll see a few more clouds build as we head into your Wednesday, and then a similar forecast will carry on as we head into your Thursday as well. But no rain chances, so put those umbrellas away. We continue to warm on up as we head throughout the rest of the week with highs into the 70s and 80s. We want to transition now and get you plants outside. May not be a bad idea to cover them up. Then we continue to warm on up as we go throughout the end of the work week and into the weekend. The jet stream, this kind of gives us a big picture approach as to what's happening with the forecast. And when you see this right here is a ridge. So you can see it kind of looks like a mountain ridge. It's indicating that we're going to continue to see much warmer air increase across parts of the southeast, even as we head into the early part of next week. So I don't foresee really, folks, any major changes to our forecast until about next week, where we maybe see a chance for some rain. We're kind of hoping to have some more rain in our forecast. Quiet conditions this morning. Cloud cover is continuing to fade away. We'll have plenty of sunshine to look forward to as we head throughout the rest of the afternoon and into the evening. We go throughout the early part of your Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll see a few more clouds roll into the region, and then by Thursday, yeah, things are going to start to be a little bit more interesting with a little bit more cloud cover and temperatures back into the 70s. Not much in the form of rain.
Everyone, welcome to the show on this Tuesday. We're glad you're here. It's been a beautiful week so far.
It sure has. It's going to continue on that way. It looks like too, right into the weekend. So hey, I'm not mad.
Warming on up. So if you like the warmer temperatures, ladies, this forecast is for you. But again, we're still hoping to put the last 2 days into the month of April. Today, likely going to add another blue box, but we'll warm on up from there. We'll continue to have a look at your extended forecast in just a few minutes. into the 30s. Patchy frost, especially along the Tennessee and Kentucky border, going to be a little bit more likely. We get back into the 70s as we get closer to the middle part of the week. Again, highlighting the big picture pattern, we do have this upper level ridge that's going to continue to dominate our forecast. So this is what the ridge looks like. It's just like a mountaintop. So this ridge is going to continue to push its way to the east. And I bet you can't guess what this is going to mean for us. It's going to mean more warm air, fairly dry conditions. Honestly, folks, I don't see much in the form of precipitation up until like the middle part of next week. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to watch this for you. We're quiet at this moment. Cloud cover is continuing to fade away. High pressure is going to be sliding off to the southeast, and we should continue to see temperatures warming on up. A few more clouds building as we go into your Wednesday and into your Thursday, but no major opportunities for rain at this moment. In fact, our 3-day rainfall outlook looks to be relatively dry. Our 7-day rainfall outlook looks to be same story, relatively dry. So not much in the form of another below average day today. So adding a blue box to your April calendar, but warming on up from here. We'll have details on your extended forecast in just a few minutes. Plants, especially along the Tennessee and Kentucky border. Highs back into the 70s tomorrow. Highs stay into the 70s as we head into your Thursday. Looking at the big picture, so this is the jet stream. This kind of gives us an idea of what's happening across the country. And you notice when we see these ridges that start to build, this is a ridge right here. Kind of looks like a mountain ridge. This is going to indicate, again, some warmer air moving in. This is going to slide its way off to our region as we go throughout the weekend and into the early part of next week. And I really don't foresee much in the form of precipitation or rain chances, folks, even up until the middle part of next week. So while fire hazards are not the #1 concern at this moment, as the week progresses on and we just don't see a ton of rain, we're probably going to start to hype up again, be like, hey, listen to local authorities when it comes to burning restrictions. High pressure is going to slide off to the east. We'll have a few more clouds that will build as we go into the middle part of the week, but still no major rain chances within the next couple of days. You'll see this here with your 3-day rainfall outlook. You'll see this here with your 7